Welcome to Marlins Way, where we find Lone Depot Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Miami Marlins. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab in this one, Sandy Alcantara. Tell us about him in that sub-3 ERA, Singy.
Well, anytime you can keep your ERA under 3, you're doing a lot of things right, and you're putting your team in a position to win a lot of ball games as well. And he's doing tremendous out there on the mound. Every time he gets the ball, you expect him to go out there and dominate, and that's what he's been to this point. We'll see how he is today.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Up the middle. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Hitless in 4 at bats yesterday. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Safe at second, and that was not close. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Out there to center, and it falls. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
So now the DH spot, Masataka Yoshida, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. Line drive, base hit. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Manny Machado. High fly ball, right field. Squeezes it. Runner tags at second, and he moves up 90 feet. Runners at the corners now. 1 away. Okay, let's check out the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Ryan O'Leary.
Well, Boog, I'm sure he hated to see the calendar turn. Hit over 400 last month, and that's the kind of momentum that you just want to continue into the next month. He's one of the hottest hitters in the game right now, and I can't wait to watch him swing it.
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with an...
On the ground, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Johan Rojas, the next up for the Padres.
He's been on fire at the dish lately. Currently owns a 7-game hitting streak.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Bloop behind second. Hauls it in to end the inning. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Padres 2 and the Marlins nothing. Bottom of the first, and now for the Marlins, Blair Herman. He's someone who quickly made a splash at this level, Chris, a former Rookie of the Year.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gassed it right by him. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. And that drops in for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. And time now for the Marlins lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Well, he's been incredible recently, Boog. Last month, his on-base percentage was over 500. It's just ridiculous, man. I don't think my on-base percentage was ever 500 in a month. This guy's so disciplined as a hitter. It leads him to finding good pitches to hit, and he's got the patience to just take a walk as well.
On the ground. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. So man aboard. The batter will be Michael Conforto. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Conforto with some impressive production lately. Torres leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Inside, just missed.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now,
he takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 left for Miami. They trail things here 2-0. Back here in Miami, now the left fielder, Gabriel Arias.
The left fielder, Gabriel Arias.
Alcantara back to work.
I just love watching Alcantara get ready for games, Boog. He turns into a different person, just usually cracking jokes and having a good time. But start days are a different story. That's when things get serious for this guy.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Cross sizes this one up. And out number 1 on the grab.
The second baseman, number 18.
Now it's the second baseman, Ryan O'Leary. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties.
0-1.
In the air, right field, and that's a fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. In there safely.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Next for the Padres, Lyle Lynn, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Back to the top of the lineup. So digging in now for San Diego, Sung Chae Cheng.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, one away. Chang bats left, throws right, 25 years old, and he's a native of Taiwan. On its way to the corner, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the changeup, and it was successful. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground to third, and that'll do it.
That's an out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just missed.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
And a foul ball. Singy, what kind of strike zone is most frustrating for hitters?
I'd say off the plate, away, and down. And why? Those are the toughest locations to hit the baseball. Tunneled that pitch. Thought it was going to be a slider breaking in off the plate, but it hugged the corner. And at that point, when he recognized it, it was just too late.
And up next for Miami, Christian Encarnacion. There's a swing and a drive. Off the sculpture, it's a home run. That did some damage. And they close the gap. It's 3-1.
That swing just injected more drama into this one. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news. And all of a sudden, they're back in this ball game.
So one out, nobody on. Reese Hines will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of this three-game set. On a line out towards center. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Cross with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies. And they'll do it again.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Padres baseball on the show, San Diego. All set for the start of the inning. And now the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some. Thinking about Yoshida, he's never going to be the biggest player when he's on the field, but that doesn't mean he can't hit. He gets on base and doesn't strike out very often. That combo makes you a valuable asset to your club.
Encarnacion Strand takes it to the bag, one up, one down. Here's Manny Machado. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Mountcastle.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Sanchez snags it. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Alcantara over to first. Machado back on a dive. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there was just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the left fielder, Gabriel Arias. Swinging a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Two outs. In the air, right side. Sanchez on the run and makes the grab. And that is that. Padres leave a pair as the lead remains 3-1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. Fought off foul. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, third baseman, Blair.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Blair Herman now at the plate. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That's a slider for a strike. Just off the outside part of the plate. One out, base is empty. Good eye in that spot. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up.
Ouch, that one got him.
First base.
Here's Gleyber Torres. Reached on an infield single his first time. And that one wrapped foul.
Ball 1.
Out to short. And that's the inning.
Out.
Marlins leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the second baseman, Ryan O'Leary. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Next, it's the catcher for the Padres, Lyle Lynn. RBI single his last time up. And that one fouled off. Out towards right center field. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Sung-Chae Cheng. In the air, left side, Conforto. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Lone Depot Park, Michael Conforto will climb in. That's in there. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Just missed. Swinging a foul straight back. That one down the line, and that's just foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering in the dirt. And that's ball 2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Rojas makes the catch, and there's one gone. So digging in, Jesus Sanchez. That one outside, and it's 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Falling behind 2-1. The Padres leading by 2. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And that drops in for a strike. And now it's filled up. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Lynn gathers, throws the first, and there's 2 gone following the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Encarnacion Strand stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2 out, space is empty. Next pitch way upstairs. Missed inside with the curve.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
A flip to the pitcher covering, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fouled off left side.
You know, these Padres doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And first offering is fouled off. Line drive. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 down, nobody on. On the ground to the left, and foul ball. Machado with another scorching run of play lately. That one ripped left field, and it hits the fence.
He was all over that one. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Man at first. Next for the Padres, Ryan Mountcastle. In the air, center field, cross. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. And now the DH, Reese Hines. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Ripped on the ground to second. Over to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. And now the center fielder, Gavin Cross. Up the middle. And it finds its way through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Cross leads off first with 1 away.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
And down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Blair Herman, the next to hit. First pitch misses. Herman measures 6 feet 4 inches, just 19 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Next pitch is outside. The Fish down by a pair. Last half of inning number 5. That's to third. Fires across the diamond, and the inning is over. One left for Miami, and they still trail it here 3-1. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ronnie Enriquez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Johan Rojas digs in now, 1 for 2. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cross on the move. And there's one away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Gabriel Arias, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider. Movement. In the bullpen, Caleb Ferguson appears to be getting loose. Fauché warming up as well. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Now this is in the air down the line. And that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. 2, 3, 4 due up. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the shortstop, number 11. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
On the ground, O'Leary. On to first. One away, bottom of the 6th. Gleyber Torres up to hit. First pitch just misses.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
He steps on the bag, and a couple of quick outs. And here is Michael Conforto. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. And now for the Marlins, Jesus Sanchez. First pitch, and he just misses.
Counts 1-0.
On the corner at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1 ball.
With the tying run at the plate here in the bottom of the 6th. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. It's the Padres 3 and the Marlins 1. New inning getting started. So digging in now for San Diego, Lyle Lynn. Enriquez back to work. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. And off the base of the wall. And he'll pull into second safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Sung-Chae Cheng. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And he grounds one to the right side. Torres fires over to first. That's the first out, the top of the 7th. So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
In the air out towards right center. Cross on his way over. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take a 3-run lead.
They had a chance to add to their lead right there, and they did with the sac fly. Nice job of getting it done. Really good execution with that at bat.
So 2 down now, and here is Masataka Yoshida. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. Hammered down the right side, but foul.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
And that one is lifted in the air. Conforto makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they get 1 run on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 4 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Inside 1-0. Fly ball down the line, and that will drop foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Hines, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. The Marlins trailing by 3 here, the bottom of the 7th. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Well, he made pretty quick work of them right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Gavin Cross, the next up for the Marlins. Swings through that one for strike 1.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot in.
And there's the 3rd out. That'll do it for the inning.
I finally made up my mind.
We go to the 8th. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. Hard hit left side. Slings to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
The first baseman, number 8, Ryan Mountcastle.
Stepping in for San Diego, Ryan Mountcastle. Hit in the air, right field. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Up next for the Padres, the center fielder, Johan.
Here's the center fielder, Johan Rojas. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
He's so solid, calms the heart rate of the pitcher and the manager when the ball goes up in the air. You just automatically assume that it's an out every time it's hit in the air.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in. And that keeps the inning going. Gabriel. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Oliver Rosario. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. Boucher, 31 years old, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2017. The next pitch misses, and 1-1.
1-1.
Rojas, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Runner goes again. Chopped to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So one hit. Back here in Miami, out of the bottom of the 8th. And here's the catcher, Nick Fortes. And a first offering a fastball for a strike.
Timing issues can snowball quickly, and that's what we're witnessing here. This lineup's inability to lock onto the pitcher's delivery is causing a few awkward swings.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Slings it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry. Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boo.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And we're back, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Ryan O'Leary. On a line, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's the catcher, Lyle Lynn. Lined, and that's a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Up next to the Padres, the shortstop, Sung-Jae Chang.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Digging in, Sung-Jae Chang. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Into left center for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third, and they're up by 4.
Up next to the Padres.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. Yeah, that's fouled off. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here at the top of the 9th.
That's a ball.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So up next, Masataka Yoshida. And there's a ball.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Two on, 1 out. Foul ball there. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Lynn at third. Chang at first. 1 gone. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Cross settles under it. Nabs it. Runner tags from third. He's in to score on the sac fly. It's 6-1. Now Machado up here.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Lifted to left center. Way back there, and that is gone. And they add a pair. It's 8-1. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout. 2 down, base is empty. Ryan Mountcastle, the next up for the Padres. And first offering is fouled off. And he swings through that one.
0-2.
Swing and a ball popped up. Full extension, makes the catch.
Just a beautiful play. Where's the cape? In the air like Superman. Diving catch, and he ends the inning.
Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth, Jeremiah Estrada.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And it's fouled away. Out to short, Cheng. In plenty of time to first, and Gleyber Torres retired. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Michael Conforto. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. And it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Sanchez in the box here lets that one go for a ball. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls, 1 strike.
You see the velocity 97 with that fastball. This could end it. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. On the ground, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Padres have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.